Today we're gonna be playing a game called Let Me In. I miss you. If only I could stay at home that night. I don't know where you are, but I believe you are alive. Somewhere. I don't know how much time passed since your disappearance. I lost the feeling of time. I don't know what happened to you. The only thing which helps me to live day by day. Memories. Memories about you. My favorite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here. My house is my castle, isn't it? Close your eyes. What can you hear around? I can hear my favorite TV show. I can hear a clock on my wall. Do you know where you are when you close your eyes? I remember how my room looks. Actually, many rooms look like this, but I feel safe in mine. Are you alone? Yes, I am alone. It was 2:10 a.m. when somebody knocked my door. Who can it possibly be? I need to check it out. No, you don't. It smells like something is rotting outside. I can't hear anything, but I feel someone is standing behind the door. Probably, I should go and open the door. The smell of rotten became even stronger. What hides in dark? Who decided to visit me? I apologize for disturbing you. This night seems to be very calm. Who are you? Why did you come to my house? I apologize. I usually walk here and there at nights, looking for somebody to visit. Some people close the door in front of me. Well, that happens. I prefer to knock before I enter normally. There are so many doors and so many guests and so many people, so many lost souls. Some doors are easier to enter. Some souls do not care. Some people are kind enough to let me in. Such people usually are friendly to guests. I like to visit people at their houses when they are alone. But when the night ends, I prefer to hide in some dark places where nobody can find me until the next calm night, when I can visit more people who are kind to guests. Ooh. Your wife, huh? Allowed to enter. Ah, I am glad that you are kind to guests. Perhaps I can enter normally now. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guests entered my house. Can I take a seat? Sure. I appreciate. You look like a very silent one. You don't speak too much. Same. I see. Sometimes things happen. Things which you don't expect. This hurts me in some way. I feel sad when it happens. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. People also like moments, a piece of time which feels important for them, as important as gifts. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. They are always different, the gifts. Sometimes people who I visit don't want to give the gift, but it looks unkindly, so I take the gift myself from time to time. What could you give me as a gift? A cup of coffee. Oh, a gift is something important for you. I don't think this gift is important for you. Well, I will allow me to take this decision upon myself. This face looks familiar to mine. I enjoyed to visit you this night. I would like to take something to remember you. I will take your face. I don't appreciate that. It was 2:45 a.m. when the guests left. If the police or neighbors could enter this house, they would find a piece of torn flesh without a face. But they couldn't do it. Nobody will even care about the strange lonely man who lives alone for a long time. Nobody will find it. Nobody will come. Bad ending. Huh. Alright. Was it this one? Let's ignore the question. You are still silent. I know. Some people are not talkative with guests. Last night I visited a woman with her son. That was pretty silent visit. One of the visits where they don't find it good to give gifts to their guests. So I had to take the gift myself. I remember that sweetie scream, but I didn't do anything bad. I just took my gift. Poor mother was thinking that I will take her son, but that would be too cruel and wrong. So I took their face instead. I prefer to think I am a very kind person, so her son is still in her house, rotting. inside a concrete wall in her bedroom. Huh. Very funny story, I believe. She probably still doesn't understand. Where is her son and why? Why there are so many flies in her room? People are so different, I believe. Some people think that the bad things happen to them because they deserve it, or because they do something wrong. That's not correct opinion. In fact, bad things are just random events. You never know what will happen in a few minutes or a few hours. When I visited an old man last month, we had a really good conversation. We drank some tea, for sure. This man kindly gave me a very pleasant gift. You know what? Even despite the fact you are silent and you don't talk too much, I enjoy this visit. I am glad that I can talk here. Do you like to talk? Not really. Yes. I see. You are a very kind person. It was 2:50. It was time for the guests to leave. I apologize. I am going to leave soon. I think it would be kindly for you to give me something as a gift. I prefer to think it's kind. It's kind to give gifts to your guests. What could you give? Even now you are silent. Perhaps I did some mistakes. I apologize. I should be more polite. Everyone has something important. And was there something important to you? Oh, we can't say nothing else. We have to answer. I see. I remember her screams when I visited her. You are a monster. That words hurt me. Is there words of rude person, or a person who lives just because of memories? Memories help you to live day by day, without any purpose, without any goal, only the feel of the fault. Every night, when you try to get to sleep, you think it's your fault. Gifts are always something important, and I know you have something important to give. Just go cup of coffee again. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Something important. I see. That gift seems a very important thing. I appreciate. It was 3 a.m. when the guests left. I can see my room. I can see my favorite TV show. I can hear it. Was there something else? Something that I should remember? A wife? Probably no. Perhaps that was just a dream. I should go to sleep. So he took our memories. Our memories was the important thing that we had, right? Yeah, he took our memories. He took our wife. Sometimes memories are the most important thing we have. Sometimes they help us to live. But sometimes it's better to leave everything as is. Okay. The peephole this time. No one's there. There was nobody behind the door. However, I felt like the smell of rotting gradually increased and moved behind my back. Oh God. I can slightly hear the sound from the vent in my kitchen. Or maybe it's just me. Rats. Probably. Or maybe somebody or something is trying to get into my house. It's to get into my house and hide somewhere. Until I get to sleep. And it will eat my insides, silently. Like rat eat the food in the kitchen at night. I should not be so panicked. I'm still in my house. Nothing can touch me while I am here. My house is my castle. I feel safe here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Get back. People think that bad things hide in dark. I don't think so. I feel safe in dark. Now I can go back and watch my favorite TV show. My favorite TV show, he's in the house but I can't see him. Unless he's in the chair. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here, even in dark. Close your eyes. What can you hear? I can hear my favorite TV show. I can hear a clock on my wall. I can hear footsteps slowly coming from the kitchen. I can feel the smell of rotten. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest came. Oh. There was still nobody behind the door. I could still feel the smell of rotten. Perhaps somebody who was standing behind the door found another way to enter my house. Alright. So that was the difference in that one. And now we're gonna go back. This one here. That's so sad. I prefer to knock. Please. I see. That happens sometimes. Some doors are not easy to enter. We probably should leave it as is. I apologize. You seem to be in a bad mood for talking with guests. I believe it will be better if I come at the next calm night to visit you. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest left. I believe he will be back. I can still hear his voice in my head. I know he remembered me. I know he will enter my house. He will hide in some dark places he will wait until I get to sleep. My wife was kind to guess. Ah, yes. I had to know your wife. She was a pretty kind person. You were lucky with your wife. She was so kind to let me in. When I knocked her door, that door was one of the doors which easy to enter. What did you do to my wife? Ah, I need to be honest. You know what? Exactly. I am not a good person. I like calm nights, like this one. I usually take kind of gift when I leave. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. They are always different, the gifts. Sometimes people who I visit don't want to give the gift, but it looks unkindly, so I take the gift myself. It's the same. Ah, that seems to be very unkindly. Oh, I was disappointed, but I still want to take the gift. You know what? The gift is something important. Oh Lord. Your suit now. I apologize if I hurt you. Oh God. I just want to take my gift. You don't want to see me, so I will take your eyes. Nah. You already have eyes. It was 2:40 a.m. when the guests left. The night was calm, but I couldn't see it anymore. He took my eyes. I can just lie on the floor and wait for slow death. Well, yeah. All right. Oh, I think I've played another game from this developer. Right. Well, honestly, that was Let Me In. It was really nice. Even though it's a visual novel, I like that the TV right here, has like kind of like an animated kind of screen essentially. But I really like it, you know. And as they say, yes, memories is important. Essentially, it is considered something important, because you know, you lose someone and the only thing left that you have of them is literally, you know, memories. So it's a really nice game. I like the story with the guests. I'm not really sure what the guest is, if they're like an entity. It seems that they've been doing it with other people. It also reminds me of that game. What is it called? The one with the different humans in them knocking on people's door, and you're not supposed to like let them in because you're not sure if they're like, well, whatever they are. I forgot that name. I'll probably put it down for whatever. But it was a nice game. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.